All right, guys. Well, off the back of obviously Saturday night's show where Conor Benn blew out Vargas in one round, there was obviously that very unusual post-fight interview he had where he was calling out people like Broner, Porter, and obviously Amir Khan. Now, Amir Khan has started trolling already, which he just can't help himself, and has said that, look, the fight makes no sense and it's not going to happen because there's no belts on the line. Now, obviously, I spoke about this on a previous video and said that obviously Conor Benn has never been fought for a British title and he wants to jump straight to the top of the queue and fight someone at world level, essentially. That's what he said in the interview Saturday. Let's not get it twisted. That's what he said. Okay. Now, I've got two perspectives on this. Obviously, first with Conor Benn. If you want to be taken seriously in the welterweight division, why do you want to fight a completely shot to pieces Amir Khan? You know, Amir Khan is now 34 years of age and he's done. We could see that in the Crawford fight. When that fight started, Amir Khan couldn't wait to get out that ring. Okay? If you want to be taken seriously, this is for Benn. My advice, and it's not going to happen, but you should prove to be the best welterweight domestically, fight for a British title, fight for a Commonwealth, and I think you should fight for a European. You're still a very, very young man. You don't have to jump straight to the top of the tree yet. You've not proven yourself yet for a start. You know, anyone who's on the Conor Benn hype train right now, then tell me who his best 3 wins are. Who has he fought with a pulse? You know, these are just the hard facts you have to present if you want to be taken seriously when you're saying that you want to go up to world level. You know, if he goes up to world level now without going through the proper levels domestically and within the European scene, then you just get found out and then you go to the bottom of the ladder again. So, you know, even if you're a fan, think about it rationally, people. Who has he fought on his CV to seriously challenge anyone right now for a world title welterweight? It's not going to happen. Okay? So that's where I am with Benn. Don't need to say any more on it, okay? Prove yourself domestically, fight for European. Let's see how you get on after that. If it's convincing, you'll go up the rankings naturally and you'll get a world title shot. That's fine. I've got no issue with that, okay? Amir Khan, though, here is talking absolute nonsense, okay? So essentially what Amir Khan is saying is that he'll only fight Conor Benn if there's belts on the line. Let me tell you something right now. Amir Khan does not care about becoming world champion at the age of 34. All Amir Khan cares about is the money, and that's absolutely fine. All he wants from this fight is 7 figures, okay? Give Amir Khan that. The fight will have to go on box office. All the casuals will pay it. And Amir Khan's all good. He doesn't care about world titles. He's done all this, okay? He's had a very accomplished career. You know, he's had Commonwealth honours and he's had world title honours with the WBA and IBF. Why does he care about becoming world champion at 34? You know, you don't owe anything else to the sport, you know. And there's no disgrace in going into a fight just to top up your pension. You know, we've seen Floyd Mayweather do this multiple times, you know. So, look, I've got issues with, obviously, Benn calling Khan out and Khan responding saying he'll only fight if there's a world title belt involved. Well, obviously, look, that's never going to happen, you know. Conor Benn is in no position at all to fight for a world title. You know, even hardcore fans of Conor Benn must realise this. 18-0, it masks what's really going on with that record, okay? It's incredibly padded. And I'm fine with any fighter having a padded record up to 10-0. But once you get to 10, you need to see some names on that CV. And I'm not seeing any names on Conor Benn's CV. And I wouldn't mind so much if along the way he'd picked up a couple of belts, like an English, like a British, like a Commonwealth. But he's been fighting, you know, roadmen and cab drivers, you know, for the last 18 fights now. It's just getting a little bit ridiculous. So my advice to Conor Benn is you're still young, clean up domestically. As a minimum right now, you need to fight for that European title. You know, and I said this before, you need to fight Florian Marku. You know, stop calling out people like Broner and Khan who are completely shot to pieces. And even Sean Porter, okay? Sean Porter is a, you know, glorified gatekeeper at welterweight. You know, he's still a decent fighter, but I would say that you're not even ready for a Sean Porter yet. No way. You must be joking. You're not ready for a Danny Garcia, you know. Got a lot more things to do yet before I'm convinced with this Conor Benn hype people. You know, so many casuals jumping on this hype train right now. It's unbelievable. So yeah, look, you know, and as I said, with regards to Amir Khan, look, dude, let's not kid ourselves. You don't care about getting any more belts at 34. You just want a payday. And there's no shame in that, but just don't talk nonsense, because that's what it is right now, nonsense. But look, what do you think, guys? Do you think that Khan is being legit, or do you think he's just trolling with this? I think he's just trolling. And who does Conor Benn fight next? Who do you think he'll end up fighting next? And who do you want him to fight next? Okay. Obviously, look, if you like the video, click the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, well, look, let me know in the comments. And as I said, who's Conor Benn's best 3 wins? I want to know, people. Peace.